Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Ntilikina out there with Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5 spot. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Fall. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Pushing it up. Nicolau, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Jones. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Nicolau, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Jones. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now, here's Fournier. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones against Fournier. Pass to Fall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vezenkov, defended by Jones. For 3, Fournier.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina. Effective at staying right with his man.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, outside Fournier. Trey knocks down the 3-ball.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Jones, no luck. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Fournier. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jones against Fournier to end the run. Fall with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fall's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's an 8-point differential. Now Fournier 6 points for him. For 3. And Jones pulls it down. Fournier's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Davies. .36 seconds left to play in the first. And they pick up 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bonga, no good. There's the screen. Good work there as it goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They lead by 12. And we'll get the set. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
There's the steal. Okrzyjewski with the ball. Evans is there. Back to Washington. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. On Thursday, then on Friday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Fires from deep. Was shot by Dorsey, no good. Here's Lundberg. Nailed from three-point land. Lundberg's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 77.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They get it back. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Lundberg's got 6. Lundberg's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Here's Dorsey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Evans passes to Peters. Back to Evans. Fires the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Evans goes in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Peters. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lundberg. He's got 6.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He's covered by Washington. Drives to the hoop. Count it. He has 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Driving in. Peters with the bucket. Peters has got his first bucket in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Dorsey. Offline with his 3. Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From deep Washington. Offensive rebound. So the wing on the left. Stolen by Evans. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Going inside. And he slams it one-handed.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Throws it up high. Evans with the steal. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They were careless, lots of turnovers. It's tough to win playing like that. I think I can hear a coach in the locker room right now, volume set to 10.
And next up, here's a look. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3. And it's blocked. And now here comes Jones leading the break. They've got Jones. Ntilikina out there with Jones, and it's Bonga in at small forward. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. And the home team has possession. 17-point lead, their biggest. A floater, he lays it in. Papanikolaou's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Out to the right wing. Driving inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Fournier against Jones. There's the pick to the inside. Vazenkov, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Launches it. Ntilikina can't hit.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
For three, Fournier. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Davies.
Ball is turned over.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. There's the drive, and he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the 2nd half now. Pass to Fall.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Jones with it. Still yet to score. Jacks up a 3. Here's Ntilikina. Takes the 3. The shot, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count the basket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Davies, and that one is stuffed right through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jones against Fournier. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Jones for 3. Fournier pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Papanikolaou. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's intercepted. And here they come.
Blocking foul called on Davies. First personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Fournier goes in. No good there. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen. And here we go. Pull-up jumper. They get it back. Pass to Vazenkov. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at the three. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now here's Evans. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
From downtown, Peters kicks to Evans. A three ball. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's deflected. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Davies down low, misses in close. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 5 on the clock. Pass to Evans. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here's Evans. Inside, here's Peters. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Peters has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Evans outside. Pass to Peters. Here's Dorsey, defended by Jones. Driving in. Kicks it out to Evans. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bonga.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side Jones. Trying to get something going. Peters grabs the miss. Now Dorsey to the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen. From deep three-point land. Tipped away. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
On the basket by Jones.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here's Evans outside, and Jones pulls it down. Evans has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. To the middle. Here's Dorsey. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
The offensive rebound kicks it out to Evans. Puts up a 3. It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Peters. Fires from way outside. Misses. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The visitors with the ball. Pass to De Silva. Shots blocked. Inside, here's Fall, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Booker can't get it to go. Now here's Fournier. To the paint. Here's Vezinkov. Edwards pulls it in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Papanikolaou. On the wing, Fournier. The three is up. De Silva with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's the three. And no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Edwards. Takes it inside to the left side wing. Counted. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. So it's the home team now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Papanikolaou. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The three ball. And Edwards good for 3.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Fournier uses the glass on the layup.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Pass to De Silva. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
1:14 left now in the first quarter. And the bucket is good. Fall's got 6. Fall's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Edwards with it. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. Here's De Silva. Picked it. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vezinkov. Jacks up a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Evans. The 3, stolen. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
They set the screen. Into the lane. It's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
No good with a layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. It's picked off. To the middle. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Over to the left wing. For 3. The shot won't fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Driving inside, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the game.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Right wing. 4 on the clock. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
The home team calls timeout. There's a minute 26 left to play in the half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. They set the pick. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And again, unable to change momentum here.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Outside for Booker. The three. Buries it from 3. Booker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Puts up a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. Count that one. Edwards has got his third basket on the night right there.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Edwards pulls it in. Here's the Silva. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Taking a look at the visitors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the home team.
They don't want it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Vezenkov. On the wing, Fournier. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Going inside. Here's the Silva. From downtown. The shot misses. Outside Fournier. Oh, ripped away. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
It's Edwards with a drive. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Fournier, the pass to Fall. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
The kick out to Edwards. Deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their
second team foul. At the line.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to De Silva. Outside for Booker. And Booker with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Fournier for 3. De Silva with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
De Silva with the rebound.
Home team foul. 0. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Pass to De Silva. Here's the 3. The shot, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Yep, count it.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Stolen by Booker. Outside Edwards. Ooh, poked away. And they're running. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the screen. Out to the wing. Here's De Silva. Off target with the 3.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Stolen by Booker. Pass to De Silva.
Home team foul. Evan Fournier. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And he makes both free throws. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Pass to De Silva. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. De Silva's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Fournier for three. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the 3 off target. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The visitors with the ball. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
To the wing, right side.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that
Personal
foul.
foul. First team foul.
A 3 from the inbound.
Overall, their shot selection has been poor in the second half, and you can see their field goal percentages dropping.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fires from the corner. That one no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Sends it home from three-point land.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Dorsey. From deep. The shot off that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Six to shoot. Launches it. No luck on that one. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Fires the three. And they recover it.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Evans. Puts up a three. That shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the heave from beyond half court is off target. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Here's Peters. We're going the other way.
The ball goes to the away team.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Three.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to De Silva. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker with the screen for Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And rebounded by Davies. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. No good from Booker.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Down low, it's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And so just over a minute and a half played. They set the screen. Defended by Jones. Up top, Edwards. Booker outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Here's Jones.
The ball goes to the away team.
And here's Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to De Silva. No good on the triple. It's Jones on the way. And stolen by Booker. For 3, Edwards sinks the triple. Edwards got 5 now.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Bonga gets the bucket.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. Edwards looking it over. Here's De Silva. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jones in the post. Booker pulls it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Edwards. Pass to Booker. And Jones pulls it down. Booker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Lets the 3 fly. Bonga, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. A nice shot by Booker. He's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Booker's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Bonga. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Edwards with it. Jones covering from past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Bonga. The three, it's deflected, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
It's a 7-point spread. There's the pick. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jones, no luck. The tray. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. They lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Jones. Ilakina out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Jones fires for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. From deep. Kept alive. Jones kicks to Jones. On the wing, Jones. And it ends up out of bounds. On Friday, then on Wednesday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Davies. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Number 22, taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Ilakina looking it over. Stolen away. The 3. Bonga pulls it in. Inside. No good that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lets it go from deep to the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining.
And the three ball is good.
Nick, 0. 3.
Here's Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. And here's the fast break. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. That one goes in.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Jones from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Unloads. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Plays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
From deep Washington. He doesn't hit that one. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lundberg grabs the rebound.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Dunk.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the home team.
I hate to.
And that's all for us.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Booker is screen on Washington. Pass to De Silva. Booker dishes to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. De Silva's got 9.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pushing it up. Outside Edwards. Inside. Clock at 6. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Edwards against Washington. Edwards passes to Booker. Kuszewski grabs the miss. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer. Lundberg grabs the rebound. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And here's Washington outside. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul.
Washington against Edwards. Offensive rebound. Launches a three. Lundberg grabs the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
He gets it in there.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Lundberg. Edwards defending. And here's Washington outside. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's De Silva. Drains it from beyond the arc. De Silva's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Pakusevski. Swiped it away. And here comes the break. Lucic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And here's the fast break. Here's De Silva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Pakusevski. They need this. The shot by Lundberg, no good. Here's De Silva. 12 points for him. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And you know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Washington outside. Doesn't go that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's the 3. To the right side. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Fast break, here we go. From the arc, drills it from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gife, and he banks in the layup. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good that time.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Akusevsky can't hit. Behind the back and lays it in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off target from outside. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, the skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Akusevsky's gone 2 for 5 tonight. For 3. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here's Washington. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. That shot misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Akusevsky grabs the miss. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lundberg. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Fires the 3. Akusevsky grabs the miss.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
It's good. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
From deep three-point territory. No good there. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some
Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Bonga. From downtown, he drops it from range.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Fournier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yep, up for the shot. Fournier knew that one was coming as he got knocked off. But the whistle blew.
2 shots.
Fournier hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Outside Jones. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Man, and Fournier took a beating that time.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Ntilikina. Just 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. Here's Bonga. Goes back up. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bonga has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Fall. Off target at the rim. Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's off on the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Keeps it alive. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Vezenkov. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Ntilikina. And he's going for the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Papanikolaou. And no good. The dry spell continues. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Defended by Jones. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Fournier. Fires from deep. Here's Fall. The kick out to Fournier. Off the mark there with a 3. Fournier's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Papanikolaou. Offline with a 3.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Fournier to the left wing. Here's Vezinkov from the arc. The shot no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he lobs it up. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. Sinks it from distance.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
For your home team, Frank Ntilikina taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. And that ties it up.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
To the middle. They swipe it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Knocks it loose. And Lundberg gets it to go. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Evans. He's guarded by Washington. Right wing. The 3 is up. Pass to Evans. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Washington right side. Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. Now Pokashevsky. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 3. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here he goes, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And it's Washington missing. Here's Evans, blocked!
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Pass to Dorsey. Second chance effort, and the jumper is on the mark. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Peters. Here's Evans. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, there's the alley. All alone on the break. Finished off the break. 9 points in the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Evans. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Evans has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Down low. Up again. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends.
1:33 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Evans from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The layup off target.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And it's good for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The shot by Evans, no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Lundberg. They get it back. Tries again. Misses at the rim. A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion.
Here's Evans. The putback. Throws it up high. Picked it out of midair. Here's Peters. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that concludes the first half. They're up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
One team is driving and the other, well, they're just being driven.
Rough road ahead, Ernie. Check your tires.
Uh-oh, one of these teams got a flat, and it doesn't look like they have roadside.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the visiting team.
Their bench has...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's Jones in at the 2. He got a piece of it. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Bonga's got 8 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Papanikolaou. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jones against Fournier. It's stolen. Here's the break, and he's going for the oop here. To the paint. Pass to Jones. Takes a 3. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Launches it. It's hauled in by Fall.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. And that one's good. Vazenkov.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. On Tuesday and then Friday. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Back to Jones. Pass to Jones. And he lobs it up top. In transition, here they come. Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To stop the run. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. Misses the 3.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Bunga. Pass to Ntilikina. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good. Vazenkov's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Drills it from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ntilikina. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ntilikina's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Here's Ntilikina. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Vazenkov. Down low. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Fall. On the wing, Fournier. Counted from distance. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
Yep, there's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes.
Are you kidding me?
Gotta love his confidence taking that
An
one.
absolute bomb.
Man.
Count it. That'll be a 5-second call.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. And it's Bunga missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Fournier against Jones. And down it goes. 2 points. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Give him 8 points now. Knocks down the triple.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Fires the three. And it's Bonga missing. And unable to corral the miss as it goes out of play.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ntilikina. He buries it from three. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Bonga in at the three. Here's Evans. Here's Peters. The shot from 20 feet out. The rebound by Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Let's go with a three. No good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And they're on the break. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Evans. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Over to the wing. Oh, they pick off the pass.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Dorsey, defended by Jones. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Jones misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Bonga. The three, clock at 6. No good there.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The shot by Evans, no good. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And a miss there on the triple. Ntilikina's gotten 2 of his 6 threes to go. Here's the pick. Here's Evans. That three's off the mark. Outside Jones. Tipped. Fast break. Here we go. To the paint with the putback. Jones has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Pass to Dorsey. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Offensive board. Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Jones from outside. He can't get it to go.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Peters. Kept alive. Pass to Dorsey. 3-pointer. Out to the wing. Goes up again. Here's Evans. Jacks up a 3. And Dorsey gets it to go. So it's the home team now. To the inside. Here's Evans, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, they've got their...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Booker. That one's in. His first shot this game. Edwards defending. Here's Fall. Pass to Vezenkov. Offensive rebound. Here's Papanikolaou. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's De Silva. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Edwards defending.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Demonis in the paint and see how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot's good from Fournier.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
There's the pick. And he drives in. The shot's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Edwards defending. Lets it go with the 3. Fall with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Fournier. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Vezenkov. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Booker with the screen for Edwards. Into the lane. He's guarded by Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Vezenkov. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 4. For 3, Edwards. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Fournier for 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards looking it over. Pass to De Silva. Drills it from outside. De Silva's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They get it back. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 2. And don't. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Right wing, here's Milutinov. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And he dumps it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Dorsey. From past the arc. And no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Swiped away. Hits the 3-point bomb.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Driving the lane. That one good for 2.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you could just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Evans outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. They set the pick. Going inside. He gets that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Poke loose. And Dorsey kicks to Peters. From outside the arc, Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Covered by Evans. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Jacks up a 3. Leaps for it.
And now only one away from being in the penalty. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
By Evans. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Evans with a stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, a shot by Dorsey, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
The ball goes to the away team.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. They set the pick, driving to the basket. Evans outside. Top of the key. Here's Milutinov. This one for 3. And it's Evans missing. Evans has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Over to the wing. Connects from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dorsey, that's good.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Banked in off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The offensive rebound. The shot, no good. They get a hand on it. Out left to the wing. Down low. Kicks it out to Evans. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter. There's the triple. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from 3-point range.
And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
Hundreds. That's why they call me Shaquille Rashan.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the visiting team. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Papanikolaou. Edwards defending. Fournier gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
You've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. He's guarded by Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's De Silva, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And good that time.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3, the small forward. A nice shot by Booker.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
With the drive.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Edwards drives in. Here's De Silva. He has 7. And here's Booker from the arc. Pass to De Silva. He's guarded by Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. De Silva, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And here's Fournier. He's got 9.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
There's a screen. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Takes it inside. Pass to De Silva. Here's Papanikolaou. It's good. Papanikolaou's got his first points in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Edwards kicks to Booker. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fournier. Takes it off the glass. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Booker. Here's De Silva. There's the screen. Lucic. 1:29 left in the third. Booker with the screen for Edwards. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Vezenkov. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vezenkov's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
De Silva with the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
De Silva's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. It's Fournier on the wing. Misses the 3. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Booker outside. Pass to De Silva. Left side, Edwards. Let's go. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Fournier on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. Gets it off. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Here's the screen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Now Dorsey. Pass to Evans. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Defensive. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guy.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting 1. The plays under video review under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Out to the right wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Switch. Driving inside, and it's good. 2 points. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. No one near him. Good. Nothing but net.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Evans outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dorsey. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. Dorsey's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Covered by Evans.
Minutes remaining in the game.
To the paint. Fires from deep. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the rejection by Evans. And he recovers it. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Evans. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the inside, just 4 to shoot. To the middle.
And he pulls off the meaty to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Covered by Evans. Inside. Lock at 6. Fades and shoots. Bucket is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Launches from deep. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
He takes it in.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Can't hit from in close. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires away from outside. That one doesn't drop. Covered by Evans. And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Edwards. Jones with some nice D. Here's Bonga. The three-pointer off the mark. Defended by Jones. Pass to Edwards. They set a pick. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Ntilikina.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Outside Booker. On the take. The putback. The kick out to Edwards. 4-3. Here's De Silva. Defended by Jones. Clock at 4. Here's Booker. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Ntilikina. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Bonga.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Assistant, Bonga.
So it's the home team now. And here's Edwards. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Ntilikina misses.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Edwards, a pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Ntilikina. De Silva with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Here's Booker. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Jones in the post. Pass to Bonga. Beyond the arc. And Jones good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Edwards. Outside for Booker. And here they come.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Booker with a screen on Jones. Outside Edwards. With the drive. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Five to shoot. Booker with it. He's picked up by Jones. There's the three. No luck on that one.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Got it. Edwards has got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Jones. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Edwards. The three. De Silva. The putback is no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Two points. That one goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
They get it back. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. No points so far. No good from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The three from Washington. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he banks in the layup.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
For 3. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. A nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Blocked!
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
To the right side. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Will it go? That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
From outside, off the mark.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And there's the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 13.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
From deep. On target from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Fires from deep. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even.
And the next topic that does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Outside for Booker. Pass to De Silva.
Away team foul. Davies. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. Back to Edwards. Here's De Silva. 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. Jones from outside. And Booker pulls it down. Jones has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And they call an illegal screen here.
Doing rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to De Silva. Driving in. And he slams it in one-handed.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now Jones. The layup misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Down low. Here's Bonga. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Driving inside.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Outside Jones. Knocked away. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Edwards. Off with the layup.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Outside for Booker. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. In transition, here they come. Sweet little floater. 9 points in the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's De Silva. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Outside for Booker. Pass to De Silva. No good on the triple. De Silva's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Jones from outside. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's De Silva, defended by Jones. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 5 now.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score. And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
.107 left in the third quarter. Edwards with it. He's got 10.
Away team foul. Banga. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to De Silva. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the break. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Knocks it loose. Here's De Silva. 4-3. Sure, from three-point range. De Silva's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Jones, the pass to Jones. To end the run. The putback. The shot misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Edwards on the wing. The offensive rebound. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. That one no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Out to the right wing. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Three-pointer to the left side wing. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Defended by Jones. And he makes it on the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Bonga gets the bucket.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
The three. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Here's Ntilikina. Got a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Waiting. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Out to the right wing. Counted from distance. 20 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Jack's up a three. They get the rebound. He's guarded by Washington. 6 to shoot. Misses the deep three-point attempt. To the paint. Here's Lundberg. And he makes it.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
He's guarded by Washington. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Okashevsky the miss. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's the fast break. Here's Lundberg. No good with a layup. Lundberg's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Washington. Here's Lundberg. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.